Hi, welcome back to my channel. This is Week. I hope you are well. Today I have a hair tool review for you. So basically I have really wavy hair and recently my GHD straighteners broke. As a result, that meant me getting some more straighteners. Now, I wanted to get some more GHDs, however, since I last got them 8 years ago, so they lasted me a really long time. I think I spent about £120–130 back then for the Platinum GHD straighteners. Now, over 8 years, that is a really good investment, although upon looking recently, they have shot up in price. I don't think they do the platinum straighteners anymore, so I tried to fix it myself, followed YouTube videos and everything else, and even looked at getting it repaired, but it's just not happening. I think they've been built so that you have to get a new pair. I wasn't prepared to spend that kind of money again, especially as they've gone up by so much. I think they're more than £200 per pair now. Now they are so nice, but I just can't bring myself to spending that kind of money again. So after a bit of research, I looked at Babyless ones, I looked at Remington ones, all these other brands. I finally settled on a pair of my own. After looking at lots of reviews, I finally came down to the decision that I would look at these ones, the Remington Shine Therapy ones, which I believe say that these are infused with coconut oil or something. I don't know how true that is, but these were £30. They usually retail for about 80. However, they're always on sale. Everywhere I look, they come to around £30 and they've got loads of similar ones. But yeah, these are the Shine Therapy white ones, and I'm just going to compare them today to the very pricey Dyson Corrale straighteners. Now these retail for £400, so they are not cheap. They are a big investment. They're also much heavier as well, but the idea of today is to basically compare them and see, I know they're going to straighten my hair, but what do they retail for? The cable and chargers, do they matter? The weight, lock, the feel, how does it all work? And then what about frizz? Because I've seen mixed reviews about these ones in particular, that some people have experienced frizz, but I don't know how true that is, because when you've got hair like this and you're putting it through so many processes, you're going to get some of that stuff. But yeah, basically these couldn't be more different. This has a cable, this doesn't. This is heavy, this isn't. But they both lock, so I'm just going to talk through each one before I go into straightening my hair on either side. Now, the Dyson Corrale is cordless, and I think that's what a lot of people like, the ease of it. You can just move it around your hair. It does come with this stand, so you can just pop it in here. It sits there nicely and it charges it as well, and you can unplug it and whatever if you want to charge it as well. But I think the idea is you can go around with these. I've seen some people on Instagram, Fashion Week, doing their hair in the car. So great if you're on the go like that. The idea of this, I think, is it has a lithium battery. So if you want to take these on holiday with you or something, then you can take the lithium battery out, which is just here. So you have to have that in your hand luggage. Also, you'll see just then it has a locking device there. So I think a few straighteners have this as well. But yeah, it's just a neat little tool, and you can just undo it there as well. And then it has these nice buttons there, and then your display here too. The Remington ones, dare I say, are pretty similar. Now these are closed at the minute, and it has this locking device. Very easy, you just put it at the bottom here and it just comes open there. And then all the controls are on the side here, so they're a bit smaller. And then you've got your display here as well. So pretty similar so far, although these, you can just hear, they're a bit, this is a bit stiff. They're a bit just plain, usual, whereas these ones, they feel a lot sturdier. Yeah, but I don't know, we'll compare the two. Also, with the Remington ones, it came with this case, which is very basic, so no safety mat or anything, and it just slots in there. But it means there's cables hanging loose. Fortunately, I saved my case and then the tips from my GHDs, so they just go on the top there, really nice and safe. So basically, I just want to compare, is it worth splurging your money or saving? So after I've shampooed and conditioned my hair and it's damp, I'll just put a few products through. So I'll start with this heat protectant spray. This is an old one from Superdrug, but you can get them pretty much in any of the drugstore places or anywhere. Then I'll put a couple more oil-based products in. So I have greasy hair, so I try to refrain from putting anything close to my roots and just focus on the lengths of the hair and just keep it nice and healthy. So at the minute, I'm almost done with this, but basically I put either of these in. This is a cream version of this oil product. This is the OGX Argan Oil of Morocco, so it's basically really nourishing, and I think it locks in the ends or something. That's what my hairdresser says, whatever. So yeah, I put that through, and then I'll do a couple of pumps of this. This is Frizz Killer Serum, the L'Oreal LV one. It smells really nice too, so I just rub that all on my hands, all of that stuff, and put it through the lengths of my hair, and then I am ready to dry it. When that is done, it's time to straighten my hair. So yeah, the idea is on this side of my hair, I'm going to use the Dyson ones, and then this side, I'm going to use the Remington ones. First, I'm just going to jump straight in with the Dyson one. Now, this has been on charge on that stand, and I think it's pretty much ready to go. I'm going to use both on the 170 degrees Celsius setting. So yeah, I'm just going to undo this, Woohoo! It's just very simple to turn on, press and hold. Yeah, you see like it's got the full battery symbol there. And then I'm just gonna set the temperature. Woohoo! Okay, so this has like 165 and then like 185. I'm just gonna do 165 just because that is closest to the one I'm gonna do on the other one. So I'm just gonna let that come to the temperature, and you'll see it has like this dial of it getting up to the temperature there. So that, I think that when that's ready, it'll make like a noise or something. Oh my gosh, that was so quick. I was just about to put up my hair. So I'll just put that on my heat resistant mat. Never leave your devices on their own. I think that's just a given. But whenever I do my hair, I tend to split it into like 2 or 3 stages. So I'll start with the bottom. There you go. You can just see kind of like naturally wavy that is. But yeah, I'm just gonna like straighten my hair once, and then everyone knows how to straighten their hair, so I don't really need to talk you through it as well. But I think the idea is you only have to go over it once, so it's meant to save you a lot of time. So it's been a while since I've used these, so we'll just go through it again. Is that straight? I don't know. That might not need another go, but I think out of habit, I like to do it just once more. There we go. So I'm just gonna go through the rest of this section of hair. Again, habitually, I just went over it again and again, but that is what I am going to do with the Remington ones. So there we go. There is the comparison at the minute on this side. So I'm just going to let my hair down and then do the rest of this side. Doing my hair like this, it's actually crazy to see how wavy it does get. I mean, just look at that. I'm still going through it, but yeah, you can see some of the waves here. Now, you'll see I split it into 3 parts. I'm just going to turn those off, so I just press the button quite simply again. There we go. But yeah, on that top third part, I try not to do much because I feel if I do it too close to the root, then it just like really sits against my head, and I just don't like that look. So it still has a bit of volume, and I think like the waves by the face is just good. Turns out I might have really heavy waves because there are still some waves in here. I'm wondering if I have to turn the temperature up again because that's not really done much. What do you think? I'm gonna turn it up a bit more and try again. Okay, this time I'm going up to 185. That is rocketing. Oh my, that's already done. Okay, so I'm just gonna go through that again. Okay, I also made sure to go much slower that time, but already you can see like the comparison, like this is so much straighter than this side. Now I'm going to turn that off. Right, now the Dyson's cooling down, I can get on with this one, so I'll just unclip that and then just turn it on at the side, and then it turns here on, and because I went to 215, I'm going to do the same on this one. Okay, it does it by 10, so that's now on 220, so I'll just wait for those to warm up. I don't know how I feel about that. They're still taking a while to get up to the temperature, but I've not put them up to this temperature before. As I said before, I do max 170, and dare I say, it smells like burning. Okay, that's ready now, and I've already put my hair up, so I'm just gonna go through those again. I will say, when I've used these in the past, oh wow, that already straightened it really quick. Okay. I feel it's not as like solid, you know, when you like clasp them together, because they're so light. It just feels really, dare I say, plasticky, but maybe I need to put them on this temperature more. I just want to protect my hair, you know, but these are doing the job. Oh my gosh, I think that's even quicker than this. And I think is it straighter? I've only used these straighteners, I think 2 or 3 times, and already they are so good. Wow. Okay, I think what I said about it smelling like burning, I take that back. Cool, I'll just turn that off now and I will unplug. I think it's because it had been a while since I used them and I hadn't gone to that temperature before, and because they're so new, it had that little smell as well. But now I am done. Honestly, I don't know if you can tell, this is so much straighter. That is crazy. Even though there was like 5 degrees difference in it in the end, this is still quite wavy, and even though it was cordless and everything and much like really easy to use, it was still quite heavy. And in terms of like these ones, really not that bothered by it. They're much lighter and then my arm's not aching, and the fact the cable, like, it doesn't really get in the way just because it is so light to move, and put it through their hair. Honestly, I was prepared to like not like these just because my first 2-3 experiences weren't the best. But looking at this now, it's still got like that natural shine and it is so straight, and it took, I'd say, probably less time than the Dyson ones that I used there. Yeah, this is the Dyson side. We've still got some waves there. I mean, it still is straight, but some waves, and that is £400, that's what it gets you. And then £30 gets you this. And I'm pretty happy with this side. I think even though it costs so much less and it is a bit like tacky and stuff, it damn works. So yeah, I'm pretty pleased with that. You would not find me spending £400 on a pair of straighteners. So yeah, maybe you're interested in your next hair straightener purchase. That is such a mouthful. Yeah, as much as I would love GHDs, I just couldn't bring myself to pay for those again. But those Remington ones, I am really, really pleased with the results. So yeah, I hope they last as long. But yeah, this one, £400, is a no from me. But other people, they like that, they like the ease of that, and that's up to them. But yeah, I hope this like helped. If you're maybe considering getting the Remington ones and you're like still on the fence because of the mixed reviews, no problems for me so far. Really, really pleased with the result. And 30 quid, nothing to complain about. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. That would really mean a lot. Hit subscribe, it would be great to have you here, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Bye!